My name is Jen, and this is my channel, Embracing Chaos. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are a returning friend, welcome back. I am here today with my husband, Steve, otherwise known as Mr. Chaos, and of course, there's our infamous Ace. Ace, you go say hi?
Nope, Ace is just...
He's not going to say hi.
Nope.
He's just being a clingy butthead today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so... Anyways, we are here with our weekly update. Sorry about the glare. I am not going to take off my glasses today, though, guys. I'm too tired. So, it's been an interesting week for the Chaos household. We'll just start off with that.
Say the least.
Yeah. So, pretty much, I woke up really early Wednesday morning with an excruciating pain in my side, like on my right-hand side, really, really bad. Running a really high fever, went to the walk-in clinic, and they basically said you need to call a surgeon first thing tomorrow morning because you need to have your gallbladder removed. So I was like, okay. They didn't do any imaging, no testing, just pushed on my abdomen, and based on my symptoms and my pain levels, determined, I guess, that I needed surgery. So, okay, I suffered the entire night that night. My fever got up to 103.4 at the highest that we know. It may have gotten higher. It was an excruciating night. Called a surgeon the next morning. Oh, yes, we can see you in 2 weeks. So, Chaos Jenn went to the emergency room. And...
after Mr. Chaos...
yeah, he pretty much had to drag me.
Go.
Well, he was trying to get me to go the night before, but I kept holding off, trying to do the right thing. Like, no, the doctor told us what's wrong. I just need to have my gallbladder removed, and we're going to be done.
Little did we know.
Being a nurse, I had already consulted all of my friends. We had already determined that that was the correct diagnosis. I would be able to have my gallbladder removed Friday and be back to work Monday. We had it all planned out. It was fine. It was going to work. However, I went to the emergency room Thursday, and they did testing. They tested for everything. They did blood work. They did ultrasounds. They did chest x-rays, and I came back with 2 fairly big diagnoses. The first one was COVID. So I am positive for COVID at this point in time. And I also have gallstones. However, the gallstones do not require surgery. There's no infection there. It's just something to keep an eye on. And if they bother me in the future, then I need to go see a general surgeon. But the doctors at the emergency room were thinking that the COVID kind of magnified my abdominal pain because of the gallstones for some reason. And they said COVID itself can also cause abdominal pain. So that's what it was. So it is Sunday now. It is, what did we say it was? Day 4 or day 5? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, day 5. So it's day 5, and it has been a roller coaster. No, I did not get the vaccination. My reasons for that are kind of personal. I'm not unwilling to discuss them with you. However, I want this channel to be kept light and not over opinionated. There's no right, there's no wrong. If you want to discuss them with me one-on-one, I'm more than happy to. Send me an email, send me a message. I don't want any negativity on my channel. The main reason that I have not gotten it is because for those of you who have been watching me, you know that there are some very serious health issues going on in our household, and it just is not safe for our household. The risk of getting the vaccine for my family members kind of outweighed the risk of what COVID could do. So I know that probably doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people, and I totally understand, but that's our reality. So here I am with COVID. My entire family is fine. Steve has no symptoms. Clearly he hasn't lost his fantastic sense of humor. My children are all fine. As soon as I got the diagnosis, my mother-in-law came over and picked them up. So it's minimal exposure. Ariana, who is our one with the health concerns, is just fine. She has no symptoms. Everybody at work is fine. So hopefully it's just limited to me. I have no idea where I got it. I am very cautious. I do wear my mask. I wash my hands. I'm a nurse. I do all the things. Just sometimes I guess it just happens regardless of what you do and how hard you try. So we're just rolling with it. My fever did break finally yesterday. I haven't had a fever in over 24 hours. The symptoms kind of come and go. Yesterday, I mean, the first couple of days, obviously, I mean, it was severe abdominal pain and fevers, and then the next day I had a low-grade fever all day long and a massive headache. In fact, I called my doctor begging for anything that I could take. I can only take over-the-counter Tylenol right now because they put me on aspirin as a blood thinner, which means I can't take ibuprofen, and ibuprofen, unfortunately, is the one thing I can take to get rid of the migraines, but there wasn't anything else I could take, so I suffered through it for the day, and it finally went away. Hi, Ace. Hi. Are you saying hi to your friends now? Oh, no? Okay. So got through that. Yesterday was just really just a lot of weakness. No major respiratory symptoms. Today I got a lot of stomach gunk going on, but for the most part, I'm fine. I want to point out, sitting here in my new PJs that I got from Stitch Fix and my new robe. One, because I'm sick. Two, because they're beautiful and they make me look glowingly lovely.
You do COVID right, honey. You really do.
So if you would like to see that Stitch Fix haul, I'll link it up in the corner for you. It's a good one. I enjoyed it. So anyways, squirrel moment on that. I'm fine. My kids are fine. If you guys believe in the power of prayer, which we absolutely do, if you would not mind to continue to pray for them, to continue to keep them healthy and safe, I would absolutely appreciate it, because still in my heart, I am absolutely terrified that we may have passed something along, but that's just our reality right now. So, like I said, no negativity on my channel, please. If you would like to discuss any concerns about the vaccination or COVID in general with me, please don't hesitate to send me an email or a message. I'm more than happy to discuss anything with you in private. I just don't want negativity on my channel. So thank you guys all for your support. Again, we truly do appreciate it. The reset challenge for this past week and probably for the next couple weeks are going to be out as I kind of recover and figure out what's going on. I'm not making my bed. I didn't make my bed before. I'm not making it now. Mainly because I don't get out of bed.
You made it yesterday. In your defense, you did.
Did I make my bed?
Yes, remember?
So,
yeah, we had to switch sheets.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, when fevers break, you sweat like crazy. But I did make my bed, too, because one of my things when I'm sick is, like, when I run a fever, I'm, like, dead to the world. And then it breaks, and I start to feel better, and I realize all the Kleenexes and the popsicle wrappers and the pill bottles, like, all over my whole world. So I get anxious, and then I have to clean. Mm-hmm. So no fever, no energy, but I'm, like, up, barely able to move without passing out, trying to clean my room. And nothing Mr. Chaos can do but sit there and let me finish, because those are my cycles. But unfortunately, with this one, the fevers come and go so much that I'm, like, reorganizing constantly. So I guess I did make my bed yesterday.
Yes, you did. And you decluttered, so there you go.
And I decluttered, so hashtag goals have been met.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Chaos Jenn being productive. So anyways, yeah. Mm-hmm. So Steve and I are both on quarantine at least through next week. It has to be 10 days, and then I have to be fever-free with no medications like Tylenol or anything to reduce the fever for at least 24 hours. So hopefully we're past that. I'm a little congested, but not really any respiratory issues, so cool beans. I did get the trial medication now. I didn't know that they had this, but there's a medication that you can take if you catch the COVID diagnosis early enough that they give through IV. That is kind of like the flu, the Tamiflu type thing. It's supposed to lessen the severity of the virus. So
I think it's working. I mean,
hopefully it is.
Yeah.
We've got lots of people praying for us, lots of people bringing us food. Our daughter's church and we're not even members of her church. They have been bringing Steve and I meals every day. I mean, we are extremely blessed. The support group that I've got is just amazing. So if anybody by chance happens to be watching this, thank you very much. We would not.
Yes, thank you.
We'd be lost without your support. So thank you to everybody. But anyways, enough with the COVID. That is what's going on. That's our reality. I do still plan to record videos and post as much as possible. I know Steve recorded a cook with me for you guys yesterday, so that should be coming up soon. And then just kind of as I can sit up and can't, I've got some unboxings that I want to do. I have a day in a life that I've recorded previously, so if you see me looking fly and driving all over town this week in a day in a life video, just know that it was pre-COVID, and no, I am not going around doing all kinds of fun stuff like work and talking to other human beings face to face while I have this diagnosis.
We've been locked in this house for the past 5 days now.
Yeah.
Well, we did get out and go for a nice drive last night.
Yeah. Apparently, it makes me emotional. We watched the new Bill and Ted movie, and it made me cry so bad that Steve took me for a drive in the country at like 9 o'clock at night.
Yep. We got back about 11, so it was a nice drive.
Yep. But we drove past. It was like a drive down memory lane, literally. We drove down past my childhood best friend's grandparents' house, guys, and there was a great horned owl sitting in the middle of the road. I will post pictures of it here. They're kind of foggy or whatever the word is because my hands were shaking so bad. But it literally just sat there. We drove past it and Steve slammed on the brakes, which of course I had to yell because it killed my stomach.
Yeah.
And he backed up and I'm like, what are you doing? This is not a back road. And he was like, there's something sitting in the road. I have to see what it is. So we back up and it's a freaking great horned owl just sitting there looking at us like, oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here.
Yeah.
And then I'm staring at it and I'm like, what do we do? And I'm like trying to get my phone out to take a picture. And of course, headlights coming from the other direction. So I'm going like this, just like covering my eyes, like, don't hit it. It missed it, thank goodness, just like we did. But the owl didn't flinch, didn't even budge. It just stood there and would turn its head and look around every once in a while. And then it just looked right back at us. So I got some pictures. And then Steve got out of the car to make sure it was okay because we were afraid it was hurt. Guys, it flew away just fine. Like, just flew away. No injuries, no nothing. So I literally have no idea why it was there.
And the real reason I got out of the car was I was hoping when I'd approach it, it would pop off and say, "You're a wizard, Stephen." But that didn't happen, so. Didn't happen. Hashtag dream crushed.
He's no Steve Potter, is he? No. My gosh, Steve.
What? Seriously.
Part of me honestly thinks, like, I'm just gonna know. I know he wasn't serious, but if y'all knew him like I did. So it's the guy in the Captain America shirt.
Minecraft, even too.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a mashup.
You
Marvel
are
and Minecraft.
You are a mashup of my life.
Yes, I am. And proud of it.
Me too. We're all proud of you. We're all so proud. Anyways.
Anywho.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, the owl. So I'll post pictures of that. I probably already did because I told you I was going to post them a couple minutes ago. But that was an awesome experience. So yeah, COVID drive paid off.
Yep.
So we're quarantining for at least next week. So who knows what you'll see, but there will be videos off and on. As far as the weigh-in goes, I did not weigh in last week, which is why there was no video. I could have done an update, but things were so hectic because the boys had been out of town the entire week before and we're just getting back, and then he was back for 2 days, and then I ended up on what I thought was possibly my deathbed. Yeah, so anywho, I did get on the scale it was the day after I was diagnosed with COVID, so Friday. And I was at like 222, which was up quite a bit. And I was like, oh my gosh, so now I have to tell them I have COVID, and I've gained a cosmic ton of weight. However, since Friday, and today is Sunday, I am down to 218.4 pounds. No, 218.5 pounds, which means in the past 2 weeks altogether I've gained 0.2 pounds. So I've gained a little bit, but in 4 days I've lost quite a bit of weight. So I have been eating. My appetite hasn't been slacking too poorly. And I've been maintaining, I mean, as far as my healthy food choices go, I don't think that I'm eating enough to eat all of my points in one day. I did have some Oreo cookies. And I mean, and who knows, the first 2 days...
You deserve the Oreo cookies. You really do.
The first 2 days that I was sick, I could not eat anything except for popsicles because the fevers were so horrendous. So I probably ate close to 2 boxes of the sugar-free popsicles. 3 boxes, yeah, it was bad. Like, I couldn't eat anything. I wasn't hungry, but my throat hurt so bad, and I was so thirsty. I was like pounding the popsicles and the Gatorade, like non-stop.
How you didn't have a brain freeze baffled me.
Yeah, I mean, I just basically sat there and cried and ate my popsicles. Yep, so anywho, but we're past that. I don't want any more popsicles for a long time. Like, I woke up and bless my heart, I didn't like throw popsicle sticks and wrappers all over the floor. I put them in a baggie next to my bed, and the baggie was like filled to the brim with popsicle wrappers and sticks. Like, thank goodness for the sugar-free popsicles and Gatorade, because they kept me hydrated, and they still are. The Gatorade is anyways, so yeah, that was fun. So that's probably where the pounds dropped off there, but I do totally appreciate and notice that, I mean, because of WW and this healthier lifestyle, that I know what I need to eat to maintain my strength. And it's making my food options a lot easier for me because my appetite is so down. I know what I need to eat to keep it rolling. So that's my goal. My goals for this week are just to stay hydrated, keep my strength up, take my medications like I'm supposed to be, and just stay positive. I have simple goals, which may sound goofy, but my energy level is so low. I plan to get up and take a bath every day and wash my hair because the fevers keep coming and going and breaking, and I sweat like a freaking faucet, so I have to wash my hair every day. And then I want to get dressed every day. I do not want to spend the whole day in my pajamas. I want to try and keep some sense of normalcy during this quarantine as much as possible. So here I am at like, what? I don't know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, still in my PJs. However, my sleep schedule is so wobble-jobbled right now. We've only been up for a few hours, so still drinking my coffee. I have eaten today, so I will get dressed eventually, and I stay up a lot later than normal now too, so I don't know. COVID schedule's different, but I am going to be wearing clothes at some point today. So yeah, those are my goals: to eat healthy, to shower every day, to change my clothes every day, and to just recover. Okay, so that is our ramblings for this week. Do you have anything that you want to add?
No, I've just been trying to help you out as much as I can.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep. Gonna be keeping up on laundry and stuff like that, keeping stuff sprayed down best we can. That way there's no risk when the kiddos do come back that any type of contamination. So if you have stock in Lysol, you're welcome. And Clorox. Like I said, I haven't had any symptoms at all. I mean, I've been feeling good. I've been around her nonstop, obviously. I mean, I'm right here. So I don't know. I don't know why I haven't come down with it or anything, so I'm considering myself lucky that I can take care of her while she's sick and not have this and have to worry about who's going to take care of who. So we're just going to keep plugging along, keep doing what we're doing. And like she said, I've got a video, hopefully you've already seen it by now, of Cook With Me. I stepped in and while she wasn't feeling well and did one for her, so hopefully you liked it.
I'm not going to post that until later this week, so they won't have seen it yet.
No?
This goes up on Mondays.
Oh, well, that's going to kind of mess up what I did then.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Well, just know our week is crazy. Crazier than usual.
Yeah,
so.
it is.
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
All right, that is our rant for the week.
Mhm.
Updates and our quick little weigh-in, which wasn't too much of a change, thank goodness.
Mhm.
But anywho, thank you all for watching. Thanks for sticking with us. If you haven't already, if you give us a thumbs up, we'd really appreciate it. It helps let YouTube know that you guys enjoy our content and encourages them to promote our videos. And it also helps in growing our YouTube family, which, guys, these numbers are going up, and I am so thankful for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's keep it going. If you're not a member of our YouTube family, we would love the opportunity to get to know you better. Please consider hitting that subscribe button down in the corner. And until next time, guys, stay healthy and keep smiling. Bye.